The governor of our state and the Prime Minister of Canada made a big announcement about a bridge that will connect our two countries. 24 News 8's Rick Albin was at that announcement in Detroit, and that's where he joins us live this evening. Rick?
Well, if a number of legislators were surprised, even members of his own party, when Governor Snyder first introduced the idea of a new trade crossing here in Detroit, they might have been even more surprised today when he sat down with the Prime Minister of Canada and inked the deal that will see that new bridge built. Governor, this was a big undertaking. You had to go essentially around the legislature that was not going to sign on to the deal. And now you've got all of the framework into place. How does it feel to get one more thing checked off of that list that you laid out in that first State of the State?
Well, this is a big first step, right? Signing this agreement. We still need to build the crossing, which is really important. And the other part is, didn't go around the legislature. I mean, the way I viewed it is we wanted to partner with them. They decided it wasn't on their agenda. And we were able to do this because the reason it involved the legislature is if we would have needed state dollars. And we were able to do this agreement with no obligation to Michigan taxpayers, no appropriation of state resources, and move forward because the Canadians are going to advance the cost of our side that will be repaid from tolls. So this is a great win. To get this crossing, this is the busiest crossing between the U.S. and Canada for trade. It's an opportunity to create more and better jobs, and let's get it done.
One of the ministers from Canada said that this was not only the most important infrastructure project for their country, but he said he would argue for all of North America. Talk a little bit about that circle that you like to reference and the amount of trade that does take place here in the Upper Midwest.
Absolutely. If you make a circle from Montreal to Chicago, it's a third of the North American economy. But there's one problem, but it's a problem we love and would never want to get away from. It's the Great Lakes. And so we need crossings to make that trade happen. We do about $70 billion worth of trade a year with Canada. We have over 200,000 jobs in Michigan related to trade with Canada. And it's interesting, the percentage of workers that are part of that trade is higher in West Michigan than Southeastern Michigan. So by opening up the border, by creating more crossings, we're going to generate more jobs. It's that simple.
There are a lot of steps that you have to go through. We will be outlining all of those technical steps, but there may be some legal steps too. There could still be a fight on your hands because the folks that own the Ambassador Bridge are very serious about protecting their investment there. Any ballpark figure when you're going to be cutting a ribbon on a new bridge?
Well, it's probably about 4 to 5 years. If you look at it, again, the Ambassador Bridge situation is unfortunate. They've been running millions of dollars of misleading ads because they're making money at the expense of a lot of us. So we really shouldn't let one special interest slow down progress for millions of Michiganders in terms of creating jobs at no taxpayer expense. This is a great opportunity. Let's go.
Governor, thank you for your time as always. We appreciate it. Live in Detroit, back to you.
Rick, thank you.